Hey, Nicolette Anderson here. If you are receiving this video, then you are someone who dared to comment on my post with the hearts and kind of admit that, yeah, I could use something more. You know, I would like to dream a little bit bigger for my family. I would like to, take the reins and do things that are probably a little scary to admit and maybe even seem out of reach. Like, yeah, it's okay, I can say that, but will it ever come true? Sure, I'd love to have a travel fund or college funds for my children, or a way to have enough financial freedom from home that I can stop going to a thankless job, or not spend so much time away from my children in a regular workplace. And so I just wanted to send this video and send some encouragement, because I know what it's like to feel stuck in a rut. When I started my own business 4 years ago, I was somebody who had always just struggled with health and fitness and body image issues and social anxiety and all of that. However, leaving my job as a first grade teacher also kind of made me feel, like, oh, well, I'm not supporting my family. My husband is doing everything, and what am I contributing? And that made me uncomfortable. I didn't like being so incredibly dependent and not contributing to anything, but I would not allow myself to accept the fact that there were opportunities out there that I could leverage and use to legitimately make my dreams come true, for myself and for my family. And so I think so many of us were terrified to dream big, because it's like, first of all, you're admitting that you want more. And second of all, if you go for it, then that's scary, because you're being vulnerable and you're putting yourself out there and you're trying something new. And what if it goes sideways? What if it doesn't work? And that would just be, we feel like it would be humiliating. We feel like then our dreams would be completely scattered, and we would have to accept that, okay, I was right this whole time. This is not possible. But what you have to think about also is, what if you did succeed? What if you did take your passions and your gifts and put them to work for you in a way where you could be wildly successful right from home? Social media and online businesses are real and incredible. And I am so thankful that I took my passions for health and fitness, even though I spent majority of my life doing it the wrong way. I was brave enough and bold enough to say, screw it. I'm sick of letting fear hold me back. And I want something that I could call mine. I want something that's going to be fulfilling and rewarding outside of the day-to-day life of stay-at-home mama. And in 3 years, I was able to build a 6-figure home fitness business. And that's not to say all of you need to go and build 6-figure home fitness businesses. But think about, what do you truly love? What ignites you and excites you? What could you spend hours reading and learning about and pinning on Pinterest? For me, it was nutrition and workouts and exercise and ways to be healthy and fit and have a healthy, fit family. What is yours? And I want to encourage you to explore those opportunities, because there's so many ways to become successful and find success with the things that you love and the things that you're passionate about. The regular day-to-day 9 to 5, I know it's all most people recognize, but there's more out there, and you're allowed to dream big. You have permission to dream big, and you have permission to say, I'm going to do this for my family. Here are my goals. Here's what I'm going to make happen, and nothing's going to stop me. And failure along the way is expected, because you don't do big things. You don't go from, day one on your mission to accomplish your vision to, absolute success. The journey has ups and downs. So not only do you have permission to dream big, but you have permission to fail too. And then you take that failure and you learn from it, and then you just keep going. period. I had a lot of ups and downs. I failed a lot of my goals these past 4 years, but I never stopped. I just kept on going, and I celebrated all of the small things along the way. So here's your encouragement, and here's your permission to dream big, to follow your heart and your passions, and to let them work for you. And any of you who are thinking, well, I could do the same thing with health and fitness. I'm obsessed with it. Not to say I'm in perfect shape or, I know a whole lot about it, but I definitely have a heart for it. It's something that I think about often. Then let me help you. Let me talk to you about what it is that I've done to see if maybe this is the platform and the avenue that you could also use to dream bigger for your family and make that vision a reality. When I first started, all I wanted was something outside of my monotonous day-to-day routine, and to have a few $100 a month of just, I'm going to do things with my daughter. I'm going to go to Target. I'm going to get a manicure, pedicure, and not feel guilty. And then that turned into, I'm going to out-earn my full-time teacher's salary right from home. And that's going to be amazing because we'll have a whole second full-time income. And that turned into, I'm going to make enough to retire my husband, to have retirement funds for the both of us so that when our kids leave the nest, we have a life of adventure and travel ahead of us. And then that turned into, I'm going to make enough to help my mom retire from her thankless job that I don't want her to have to stay stuck in for another 10 years. And that turned into just, it keeps snowballing. And that's terrifying to think about, because dreaming big is something that we like to squash these days, which is so sad, but we shouldn't. Because if you're not dreaming big and chasing a life that is fulfilling, that you could be passionate about, then what's the point? What is the point? We're only here for a short time. God put us here for an absolute purpose, an absolute reason. And he gave us passions and gifts for a reason. So follow yours, understand it, figure it out, and then use it. Use it to enhance your life. Use it to make your dreams and your vision come true. And I know not everyone's dreams and vision for their family are crazy huge. We don't all need to end up living in a castle on the beach in, I don't know, Switzerland or whatever. But we can say, I want college funds for my children. We can say, I want to leave this thankless job that makes me absolutely miserable. We can say, I'd like to be able to take my family on a vacation and pay for it all by myself. We can say those things. So what are you going to say? What are you going to chase? What can you do? What actions can you take starting today to enhance your life more the way that you would love to? I want you to message me on Facebook and tell me, okay? Tell me about it, because I want to know. I 100% want to know. I could even give you book suggestions, audiobooks or regular books to listen to and read to motivate you and encourage you and excite you about taking those steps in life of not just dreaming big, but actually taking action and making it something that you're actively working towards, which is fun and exciting and rewarding, right? Okay, thank you for listening. I'll be praying for all of you guys because I don't want you to stay stuck. I want you to know your passions, know your worth, and make them work for you, because everyone deserves that and everyone is capable of that. And have a wonderful week. Hopefully I'll be hearing from you in my Facebook or Instagram Messenger. Okay, see ya.